We're in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
We are only here for a couple of days but cannot wait to explore the city.
We're going to visit Chinatown, the iconic Petronas Towers, explore some of the shopping, and also visit a really cool cave with a Hindu temple. All right, let's get into it. We are Kylie, Casper and Ella, an Aussie-Danish family who loves travelling the world and exploring new countries. If you would like to follow us on our journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram so you don't miss out on any of our adventures.
Good morning, we have just left our hotel and we are making our way to our first stop, the Petronas Towers. So we're just walking through this beautiful park and I think I can see both towers emerging from behind the trees. Oh my God, they're right there. That's so cool. There's like this beautiful park right in front of it and then you've got like the two amazing towers. So the Petronas Towers were the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2003 until it was overtaken by the Taipei 101.
So Casper and I have actually been to Malaysia 18 years ago. We were actually here on our honeymoon, so it's a little bit special being back here again. We did a month tour around Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur was one of the cities that we visited. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back. But I have to say the city has changed so much. I can hardly recognize it. It's very built up now, very modern, lots of new skyscrapers, and they're still building a lot. There's a lot of new buildings and constructions going on in the city. It's kind of funny. So the building behind us, we were just saying it looks a little bit like the shape of the Sydney Opera House. And over in the distance behind the Petronas Towers, there's almost a building that looks a bit like the Marina Bay Sands from Singapore. So I feel like they're taking a little bit of inspiration from different architecture from around the world.
So we're gonna go and check out the view from the observation deck of the Petronas Towers. So come with us.
We're at the shopping mall at the base of the Petronas Towers and yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It's about 6 stories and on the bottom level you can see they have a beautiful display with all these cherry blossoms and shop and a little tea garden. It is so cute. The best thing though about this shopping centre is that it's air conditioned because it is so hot out there today. We are sweating up a storm. So it's a welcome relief to come in here and grab some air conditioning.
So it turns out you have to be somewhat organized if you want to go up the top of the Petronas Towers. So we just went to get the tickets and apparently you can't get up there before 5:30 this afternoon because everything else is sold out. So we'll be heading up there later this afternoon. Time for some air conditioning and a coffee.
So we had a really bad coffee at our hotel this morning, so we were hoping to find a really good cafe with really good coffee. So we walked over to the Petronas Towers and we found this really cute looking cafe. So anyway, we ordered our coffee and it's probably one of the worst coffees we have all had. It's really strong, really bitter, and
even with extra milk and sugar, it's still strong and bitter.
They gave me some syrup. There's about 5 ants floating and swimming in my syrup. Beautiful looking cafe.
But looks is not everything.
Looks is definitely not everything.
So we're going over to Merdeka Square now and we're gonna be looking a little bit around Chinatown and have a look at the Petaling market. So we are at Merdeka Square, also referred to as the Independence Square. And this was where the Union Jack was pulled down and the Malaysian flag raised when Malaysia got its independence in 1957. The flagpole here at Merdeka Square is 95 meters tall, so it's one of the tallest in the world. It's a really nice building here in the background. It has like an Arabic design.
This park is so cute. So they've got like this little bridge over the canal and then it's also really interesting seeing kind of like the old architecture and then you've got all the like new kind of modern skyscrapers in the background. And it's really nice with the coconut palms. Oh, I can hear the bell ringing. Yeah, it's really cool here. I really like it. There's a mosque over there, so we're gonna go check that out now.
We've just arrived at the Jamek Mosque. And you can see the umbrellas behind me. It actually reminds me a little bit of the umbrellas outside of the mosque in Medina. The mosque looks really cute, really beautiful architecture.
We have arrived at the central market and it's a really cute indoor market. I can see they're selling like Turkish lamps, different clothes, bags, souvenirs. Yeah, it's really cute and colourful in here. And best part, it's air conditioned, yes. It's always good.
Lots of wooden items as well. So like wooden bowls, wooden utensils, knives and forks, also some pottery and traditional clothing. I'm loving those Buddha heads and Buddha statues behind me. They also have these beautiful baskets for hanging your pot plants in and beautiful weaved items like bags and bowls. Yeah, they have really nice stuff in here. It's very kind of like boutique type of products. It's definitely like a very kind of upmarket style of market. Just spotted a staircase leading up to the top level of the market. Looks like mostly clothing, so batik style clothing. Oh wow, I actually have a lot of stuff up here. Scarves and souvenirs, handbags. Oh, I love these skirts and pants. They're so cute, so comfortable. It's a cute market, hey Ella?
It's very nice.
So we have just arrived at the Petaling market here in Chinatown.
Just walking through the Petaling market and it's really cool. I'm loving all the beautiful Chinese red lanterns. They have everything here. So suitcases, clothing, souvenirs, loads of handbags, shoes.
I can smell durian.
Ella can smell. I can also smell durian. Oh, it's over there behind me. It's very potent. Jewelry, perfume. We're kind of standing, I think, in the center spot here, and you can see the market goes all directions. So it's actually quite a big market. They also have some food stalls, and it's partly covered. I don't know how this would go if we got a massive downpour. Definitely feels like it's working up to a storm out there, so I'm not sure how this market would cope. Really cool market. It's actually really long. It's really big. It's pretty busy too.
Also, when you're walking along, you can see all the old buildings, which kind of creates a rustic kind of feel to it. You can see like turquoise buildings, yellow buildings, orange buildings.
There's even a building with a tree growing out of it. So yeah, really, really cool. Almost kind of look like they're falling apart a little bit, but it just adds to a really cool atmosphere in here. Just walked out of the market and we came across that huge skyscraper. It's such a contrast from kind of like the rustic old historic buildings, and then you have this beautiful modern building launching itself into the sky.
By the way, that building is the second tallest in the world, so it's been completed this year and it's 679 meters tall.
It looks so cool, especially because you can see all like the rustic, really small buildings, and then you look up and then it's like, whoa, skyscraper. The street that we're walking down right now actually reminds me of Chinatown in Singapore. So if you haven't checked out that video, you can have a look. But yeah, it's such a cute vibe over in this area, and you've got all the old buildings and the lanterns. Yeah, really cute vibe over here. While walking around Chinatown, we came across this really cool street with red lanterns and a great view of the Merdeka 118 building. It was certainly a great spot for taking Instagram photos. We found this really cute restaurant and we have ordered some nasi goreng and some mocktails, so very excited to try that.
Very sweet.
So we are making our way to the elevator where we are going up to the observation deck of the Petronas Towers. So very excited. Okay, we are at level 42, which is 170 meters tall, and it is where the bridge is between both towers. We were told that it has 2 levels, and basically it's for easy access to both towers.
And just standing here, it kind of gives me flashbacks to the movie Entrapment.
So we were only given 10 minutes. Beautiful, beautiful view. You can see the mountains in the background and the whole skyline. There are no hotels or residences on any of the towers. It's completely occupied with offices.
Looks a bit like there's a storm coming through over there,
Oh.
so could be interesting here. here in another 15 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, it's definitely raining out there.
Yeah.
When we've been walking around the city, we've noticed that there's a lot of construction happening, and you certainly get a great view of that from the Petronas Towers. You can really tell the difference from when we were here last time, just how built up the city is now. We actually didn't go up in the Petronas Towers when we were here 18 years ago. So yeah, this is really exciting to be up here.
So it's bringing me back to my Fortnite days. If anyone's familiar with Fortnite, they will know what I mean when I say that it literally looks like the storm is rolling in from a game of Fortnite. I'm feeling the pressure of like I need to get inside the circle because the storm is like coming closer and closer. It looks pretty creepy and it looks like the Fortnite storm in the game. So we're at the 83rd floor right now and we have to take another special lift to reach the top floor, which is another 3 levels high. We have made it to the 86th floor and wow, that is quite a view. Looks absolutely beautiful. Also, that was a very small elevator we had to go up, but I guess the building does get skinnier at the top. Let's go have a look around. You can actually see the other Petronas Tower right there. Wow. Also, we found out that it is actually designed after post-Islamic architecture. And it kind of like models or images like a minaret, which is really cool. I did not know that.
We are currently in Tower 2 of the Petronas Towers, and it's really cool looking over towards Tower 1, which is just next door. You can really appreciate the height of the Petronas Towers in relation to all the others, but you can also see that there are actually taller buildings around here in Kuala Lumpur. Pretty stunning views in all directions, and it looks really cool with the storm coming in from the one side. So they have a few models of the city where you can really see the height of the Petronas Towers in relation to all the other skyscrapers here in the city. They also have like a little model of the actual tower that's on top of the Petronas Towers, which is 46 meters tall on top of both of the buildings. So we have just completed our 370-meter descent from the top of the Petronas Towers. So that was a really cool experience. We really enjoyed it, so we can highly recommend going up there. So you get about 10 minutes in the sky bridge and about another 15 minutes at level 86. So we probably thought it was a little bit rushed. We could have needed an extra 5-10 minutes up there. But overall, really cool experience.
So it's currently raining outside, but the great thing about Kuala Lumpur is that you can actually get around the city underground. This tunnel that we're in at the moment connects at least 3 of the major shopping malls here in the city. So we've been to the shopping mall in the Petronas Towers, we've been to Avenue K, and now we're walking over to the Pavilion. It's actually really long tunnels, and then this one actually connects to a skywalk that goes all the way to the Pavilion shopping centre. So it's a really great way to get around, and if it's raining or if it's really hot outside, you can just use these tunnels to get around.
We just got to the Pavilion and oh my god, it's 10 stories and everything is like supersized. Like all the shops, they're massive, and yeah, this food court that we're walking in, it like goes forever. It's underground and like spans over 3 levels. It's absolutely crazy. There's so many different options. So I can't wait to explore more of this shopping center. It looks amazing.
This is the most amazing shopping center I think we've ever been to. It is decorated so beautifully and they have the most amazing shops. At the moment, they're got a massive big display for their 15th anniversary.
It's like too much to look at. It's like so overdone in like such a cool way. Like it's so fascinating just to look at everything.
This shopping centre was not here when we were here 18 years ago. The shopping here in Kuala Lumpur is out of this world. Like it's so crazy. So if you are interested in coming on a shopping spree, this is the place to come. It is really, really cool.
The shopping centres are amazing. The actual shops that are in the shopping centre, amazing. And just the fact that like the biggest shopping malls in the city are all connected.
Yeah.
And it takes like 10 minutes to walk to each one, like underground, not even. It's like crazy.
And the pavilion that we're in right now, it has 10 levels and it has every shop that you can think of. And a huge food court that has every type of cuisine. We're pretty blown away right now.
Good morning guys, we're in a taxi and making our way to the Batu Caves, which is just under 20 minutes from the city centre.
So we have just arrived at the Batu Caves and wow, this place looks spectacular. We were here years ago, but there was no tourism infrastructure. There was no statue, no painted stairs, but I have to say it looks amazing. Those stairs going up to the cave really look spectacular, especially with the statue.
Yeah, and the cliffs in the background, wow. And then all the different colors. Oh my God, there's monkeys.
Oh, I didn't see the monkeys. I only saw the pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons and I've just spotted the monkeys as well, and they're looking very interested in what those tourists over there are feeding them.
Yeah, I have a bit of a phobia of actually we both do.
I was chased by a monkey actually in Malaysia, a mummy macaque.
Sri Lanka, it tried to attack me.
It did, it tried to attack you. It ran after
So
you.
we have a little bit of a thing.
We
with
do have a
monkeys.
phobia of monkeys, a little bit afraid of them, so we will not be getting too close. We'll probably just watch from the distance.
Batu Cave is a series of caves and cave temples, and it's one of the most popular Hindu shrines outside of India. The Hindu shrine was dedicated to Lord Murugan, and there's a huge golden statue that's over 40 meters tall of Lord Murugan. That statue was built in 2006. The karst landscapes and the caves here, they're believed to be 400 million years old. Just a fun fact about the caves, I read that there are actually 21 different bat species living inside the caves.
Let's go explore the caves.
There are 272 steps to walk up.
Oh, I guess we can burn off that nasi goreng.
That's for sure.
So you actually don't need to buy tickets. It's free of charge, which is great. Oh my God, there's monkeys. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, there are a lot of stairs to get up here and it's super hot today. But looking at this cave and this view, it's definitely worth it. It looks absolutely beautiful. Loving all the coloured stairs. And we're coming up to the entrance of the cave now.
As soon as you get to the top and finish all the stairs, you're greeted with this beautiful breeze and kind of coolness coming from the cave, which is so nice. Certainly hot walking up the stairs, but it's well worth it when you get to the top.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to find souvenir shops in the cave, so that was a little unexpected. But wow, it looks really, really cool. Oh my gosh, it's actually really tall. Just at the entrance of the cave, it was quite cool, but now I'm actually feeling really hot. It's really humid in here. So as soon as you walk up the stairs and then come down into the cave, it's actually really peaceful. This cave is really spectacular, but I'm a little bit disappointed about the amount of rubbish in here. There are a number of bins around, but they seem really, really full. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame. It's not really what you want to see.
So there's a lot of roosters running around. Not sure what that's about. If you know, then drop it down in the comments.
Okay, so the cave is amazing. The temple in the cave looks really, really cool. The trash, it just really ruins it. But otherwise, a really beautiful place. There were more monkeys on the way down. One even tried to grab Casper's water bottle from the side of the backpack.
They got the monkeys.
They got the monkeys. If anyone's watched Aladdin, you'll know what I'm talking about. You just see them. Look at them, crawling everywhere. So freaky.
A bit hot going up all those steps, but yeah, well worth it. It was cool.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. We're currently walking along Bukit Bintang Street, and it's a pretty lively street. It actually seems to have a bit of Arabic influence. There's loads of like shawarma restaurants along here. There's also a lot of markets as well, and there's street performers and loads of shops. It's pretty busy. It all seems to be happening along this street, doesn't it?
Yeah, very busy.
Really good for people watching as well. I think that could be the most beautiful Starbucks that I've ever seen right there behind us in that building.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's really nice. It has a
Like a
beautiful
facade.
like brick facade, but then glass on the outside. Very cool. Okay, so we are heading to the Jalan Alor food street. Pretty excited to have a look. Apparently it's a pretty busy food street with loads of different stalls. What is the first thing that you're smelling as we're walking to this street market?
It literally just hit durian.
And you can see lots of people eating durian behind us here. There's another stall across the road selling durian ice cream. So we're at the food street now. Wow, it's certainly busy. That's for sure. They have mango and sticky rice, one of our all-time favorites. Yes.
I'm noticing a lot of Thai restaurants actually, which is really interesting.
Well,
I guess not that far away. Yeah. And more durian, huh?
So it's certainly a colorful street here. It looks like they are doing some fried durian here in the background and some yummy barbecue grilled chicken. Certainly a lot of smells here in the air, that's for sure, and smoke. Also a lot of the restaurants are selling fresh seafood and lots of different types of skewers. Oh, it looks like you can get frog as well over here. I heard it tastes like chicken.
My question is, why is it so muscly? Like, it literally looks like it's been like working out at the gym.
The street is decorated with lanterns, so that gives it kind of like a nice feel to it. And really nice ambience with all the people. It's pretty busy here.
We have had such a fantastic stay in Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you've liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming adventures.
See you next time on
Living the Joe Life!
That was a very tiny elevator. Didn't do too good for my claustrophobia, but it was fine. Yeah, let me do that again, just in case I trigger someone with actual claustrophobia. I can't believe people eat frogs. Yeah. Another thing that's a bit, yes.